DPS TeleClass.
Assalamualaikum. Welcome to DPS TeleClass. How are you students? I hope all of you are doing well. I'm Jana. Today I am here to take an English lesson for you all. Students, are you ready? Before beginning the lesson, let's read the dua for the day.
قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي.
Okay students, here you can see what we are going to learn today. Yes, we are going to learn today. Okay students, here you can see what we are going to learn today. Yes, today we are going to learn about adjectives. So now I am going to share you the learning intention and success criteria of today's lesson. Learning intention. Today we are going to learn how to use different types of adjectives in a sentence. And the success criteria for today's lesson is you will be successful if you can able to understand what an adjective is and if you can identify adjective in a sentence and if you can use an adjective in a sentence. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun. Let's read three sentences that have an examples of adjectives and then. The red apple is on the table. This is a tall building. The cold snow fell from the sky. Let's go back to the first sentence. The red apple is on the table. Do you see a word in this sentence that describes a noun or pronoun? Yes, red. Red is an adjective that describes the noun apple. Next, this is a tall building. Do you see the word in this sentence that describes the noun? Yes, tall. Tall describes the noun building. So the tall is an adjective. And the third sentence. The cold snow fell from the sky. Do you see the word in this sentence that describes the noun? Yes, cold. Cold describes the noun snow. So the cold is an adjective. So we know that an adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun. But what types of details do adjectives tell us about the nouns and pronouns? Adjectives tell us which, how much, how many, what kind, and whose. Let's look for an example. First, let's look at an example of an adjective that tells us which. This book is on my desk. Do you see the adjective that tells us which? This. The adjective this describes the noun book. It tells us which book. We can ask the question, which book? This book. Now let's look at an example of an adjective that tells us how much. I ate too much bread. Do you see the adjective in the sentence? The adjective is much. That adjective describes the noun bread. It tells us how much bread. How much bread? Much bread. Then let's look at an adjective that tells how many. You have 3 apples. Do you see the adjective in the sentence? 3. 3 is an adjective that describes the noun apple. It tells us how many apples. How many apples? 3 apples. Let's look at an example of what kind. The beautiful sky is blue. This sentence has 2 adjectives that tells us what kind. Do you see them? Beautiful and blue. Both of these adjectives describe the noun sky. They tell us what kind of sky. What kind of sky is it? A beautiful sky and the blue sky. And finally, whose. Whose means who does it belong or who owns it. Anna's car and my car are red. This sentence has 3 adjectives that only 2 of the adjective tells whose. Which one tells whose do you see them? Anna's and my. Each of these adjectives describe the noun car. Whose car? Anna's car. And whose car? My car. Using describing words. So, students, can you see this picture? Look at this picture and think about what you see. What do you see in this picture? What do the flowers look like? What colors are there? Is this place safe or dangerous? What do the trees look like? Is this place pretty or ugly? So students, let's see what words we could have come up with. I saw that trees have strong trunks, and I also saw that this picture was very pretty. The whole garden is very beautiful. I see a lot of greenery. There are other colors as well, but I think green stands out of most. Maybe some of you at the green as well. I see tall tree, so I'm describing the size of the tree, and I also see pink flowers. So I hope that you got some of the words that I got from this picture. I'm sure you had more, which is perfect, but let's look at the one that I got. So we have learned that adjectives are describing words, and they can be used to describe pictures like in the one we used before. The adjectives we found were strong, tall, quite, green, beautiful, pink, and lonely. Those are the some words that I took it from that picture. I hope that you also have noted some. So let's move to next slide. Identify adjectives in a sentence. So, how to identify the different adjectives in a sentence? Let's see how. Firstly, find the noun. Remember that we spoken about the noun earlier? Yes, name your word. Secondly, what word describes or tell us more about the noun? Students, look at the sentence and ask yourself which word describe or tell about the noun. Let's see the examples. She has the pink bow. The word pink is an adjective. The word pink describes the color of the bow. I see a big school bus. The word big is an adjective. The word big describes the size of the bus. I eat salty popcorn. The word salty is an adjective. The word salty describes how the popcorn tastes. I like my soft sweater. The word soft is an adjective. The word soft describes how the sweater feels. Activity time. Underline the adjectives in the following sentences. Each of the following sentences has one or more adjectives. Let's see if you can find all of them. Number 1. The bright sun was very warm. Number 2. Our cute dog wanted to go outside. Number 3. The strange tree by his house is too big. Number 4. Anil's daughter is so adorable. Number 5. That building and these cars are dirty. Find each adjective. Are you ready to check your answers? Number 1. The bright sun was very warm. This sentence has two adjectives. Do you see them? Bright and warm. These adjectives describe the noun sun. What kind of sun? Bright and warm sun. Number 2. Our cute dog wanted to go outside. This sentence has two adjectives too. What are they? Our and cute. Both of these adjectives describe the noun dog. Our tells whose dog, cute tells what kind of dog. Whose dog? Our dog. What kind of dog? The cute dog. Number 3. The strange tree by his house is too big. This sentence has three adjectives. What are they? Strange, his, and big. The adjective strange describes the noun tree. It tells what kind of tree. His describes the noun house by telling whose house. Big describes the noun tree by telling what kind. Number 4. Anu's daughter is so adorable. This sentence has two adjectives. What are they? Anu and adorable. Anu describes the noun daughter by telling whose daughter. Adorable describes daughter by telling what kind. Number 5. That building and these cars are dirty. This sentence has three adjectives. Do you see them? That, these, and dirty. That describes the noun building by telling which. These describe the noun cars by telling which. And finally, dirty describes two nouns, cars and buildings, by telling what kind. Read the paragraph and underline the adjectives. Eileen is my best friend. She has dark eyes, a straight nose, and a well-formed mouth. Eileen is tall and wears her curly hair long. She speaks softly and is gentle with all her classmates. Eileen's uniform is always clean and neat. Miss Brown thinks that Eileen is clever. We may elect her to be our class prefect. Let's read again, students. Eileen is my best friend. She has dark eyes, a straight nose, and a well-formed mouth. Eileen is tall and wears her curly hair long. She speaks softly and is gentle with all her classmates. Irene's uniform is always clean and neat. Miss Brown thinks that Irene is clever. We may elect her to be our class prefect. So students, I'm going to leave on this for a little bit to complete this. And I am going to give you some time to complete this task. Are you ready to check your answer? Let's check. Okay students, now I am going to share you the adjectives that I found in this paragraph. Anna is my best friend. Do you see the adjective in this sentence? Best. The adjective best describes things. She has dark eyes, a straight nose, and a well-formed mouth. Do you see the adjective in this sentence? This sentence has three adjectives that describe Anna: dark, straight, and well-formed. Anna is tall and wears her curly hair long. This sentence also has three adjectives that describe Anna: tall, curly, and long. She speaks softly and is gentle with all her classmates. Do you see the adjective in this sentence? This sentence has two adjectives: clean and neat. Miss Brown thinks that Anna is clever. Yes, clever. The adjective clever describes Anna. Those are the some words that I took out from that paragraph. I hope that you also have noted some. Now here comes the task of the day. You will be having two tasks. The first one is complete the pages of English Big Book page 4 and 5. Okay? And we will be moving on to our task 2. You have to write a description of how. Remember to tell about his appearance, behavior, and how he treats others. Okay? Now it's time to end today's lesson. But before that, let's recall what you have learned from today's lesson. Yes, you have learned adjectives. Adjectives describe a noun that can be called describing words. If you want to find an adjective, look for the nouns in the sentences and see if any word is telling you more about that noun. Now I am going to conclude today's TeleClass lesson. I hope you enjoyed and got some information from today's lesson. Have a great day.
DPS TeleClass